Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor More. We're standing outside a house flip we just bought today. Probably my best margin flip we've bought all year and in quite a while. Paid $120,000 for it, which is crazy cheap in our market. And ARV, after repaired value, is probably $235,000 to $240,000. And we're spending $45,000 in that range probably on the rehab. So this is actually on a street that I've always wanted to buy a house on. Not the most amazing street in the world, but for some reason I just thought it would be fun to buy a house on it because we never bought a house on the street, and it's kind of known as not the most amazing houses. But this one should have good numbers. And of course, check out investormore.com for much more on our flips, rentals, all that good stuff. This deal I got from a wholesaler, and I found him on a local Facebook investor group, and he posted the property on there, and for some reason nobody else really talked to him about it or messaged him, but we saw it, talked to him, came and viewed the property, and walked through it in about 5 minutes and said, okay, deal, let's get it done, and ended up buying it 2 weeks later. Like I said, it's $120,000. Comps in this area for this type of house are going to be in the 230 to 240 range. I know a lot of you might think that's crazy, but we're in northern Colorado, which has very high prices, and getting anything that's nice in the low 200s is just really hard to do. And I don't think we bought a house for this cheap in over a year. Not sure. I'd have to go back and look and see when the last time we bought a house for $120,000 was. Used to be able to buy them for $120,000 all day long a few years ago. Has 2 bedrooms up, 1 bath up, and then it has 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom in the basement, and it actually could be split up as a separate unit, so I'll show you that as well, which really adds value to this property. Has some built-ins, but they've seen better days. The bathroom up here really is not horrible, but we'll probably redo that tile. Has a newer tub, which is nice. It's pretty tight. We might be able to fit a vanity in there, I'm not sure, but it's really tight. People always say, you know, use pedestals, but the women I've always talked to complain about pedestals because there's no storage underneath them. So we try to put in actual vanities when we can. So here is the second bedroom up here. Every house I've bought lately seems to have crazy colors on the walls. This is actually one of the calmer ones. Big rooms. This is real hardwood that we should be able to refinish, at least in the bedrooms. And we might be able to refinish it out here. It's little beat up over here, but I bet you we can still save this. I think we should be able to. And it came with its own staging furniture, so we can just leave that here when we get ready to sell it as well. Here's the kitchen, and this is a gut. We'll tear all this out, redo the entire kitchen. If you guys didn't see it, I did a video on how much it costs for us to do a kitchen. It's about probably $6,000 for that, including labor. We're buying almost all of our stuff from Home Depot. Yeah, here's the basement. You walk down, this is kind of your living room. And I think they had a pretty sweet home theater set up down here. That's your screen. And then here's your mount for your projector. So we could definitely advertise this as a home theater. Well, down here we'll be painting, doing flooring. Obviously have the furnace, electrical, things like that checked out, but it does have a newer electrical panel. Doesn't mean it's all perfect, but hopefully it's not a complete rewire. And then yeah, here's kind of the second kitchen downstairs, which we can throw up some cheap cabinets in here really easily as well. And they have their washer and dryer hookups over there, which isn't ideal, but it's not horrible either. And then back here Got your water heater, which is very old. I haven't looked at a date on it, but it'll get replaced. Here's one of the bedrooms, which has an egress window already, so that's great. Love seeing that. And the ceiling isn't super tall, but I'm 6'1" and have about 4 or 5 inches of room. So right there, I don't quite have room to stand up, or right here, but in the actual bedrooms I do. Here is the bathroom, which is not configured amazingly. For whatever reason, we've also bought quite a few houses that have giant drain pipes going straight through the bathroom like that. And your shower, which will obviously need completely redone, and the nice half window. Let's see, you can get in there. They actually put really big windows in the basement for a house this old. Usually you see really tiny windows, but they could put good sized windows in this one. And then here's the second bedroom right here, which also has an egress window, which is very nice. More cool colors. All right, so that's the basement and the upstairs. I tried to go through that door earlier and it's broken, it won't open, so we'll have to walk around to show you a little bit more of the back. And we'll paint the outside of the house as well. It does need a new roof too. And then some of the windows are newer, some of them aren't. So we'll have to evaluate those. You can see the back of the house here. Don't have to do anything too fancy on this rehab. It'll sell just being decent, but we'll still make it look pretty nice. And then the detached garage, which is also a nice feature. However, I do not have a key for it, so can't get in that yet. And you can see it might need a new roof. All right, so that's the property. I think we've got 14 flips going right now. This one should be a good money maker. I wish we could find more of them like this here, but it's really tough to find deals with this much room in it, just because there's so much competition and our market's so hot. But yeah, we'll keep going, keep buying more, hopefully, keep selling more, and keep chugging along this year. Our goal is to do more than 30 flips, so hopefully we can get that done. We've bought 10 and sold 11 so far this year, and then I think we have 2 or 3 more under contract to sell and 1 more under contract to buy. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll post more soon.